It's fine. It's as if I do it. I mean, all I'm saying is you're not gonna enjoy the game too much. I mean, you can, if you want to, then go ahead. You can do what you want. But all I'm saying is, you're not gonna enjoy the game as much if you spoil yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all the secret poems. Okay. So I have to. So
Oh,
okay.
So,
So our
grind.
adventure commences. All right. So now we just have to go until. I already cried plenty, but you don't know the game though. That's what we're saying. Like this is like you're not finished with the game. Like you should really continue playing on your own to go see what happens. I just click new game. Whoopsies.
There you go.
What are we doing again? We're going for 100%. 100% data collection. Why does there never clip skip after choices? What's skip after choices even do? I actually don't even know.
It's so, like, when you're reading poems, it'll automatically start skipping again after you select a girl.
It already does that, I thought.
No, it doesn't. You have to click
Has it
skip
not
again
already
every
been
time.
doing that? Oh. It already's been doing that. Oh, I think I've been having to click it. Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Elongated Musk. How far did you get into your game?
Yeah, what happened? Like,
Yeah, like what happened in your game? How far did you get? Okay, I saw one instance of Natsuki's neck break, but she was still around, which had me confused because it still led to Yuri's. Okay, so you're in Act 2.
okay.
How far did you get? But that means I can continue skipping. I finished all the way a couple of times. Oh, okay.
Oh, so you finished.
Okay, so the only thing you haven't seen is the side stories. Okay. Okay, you made me think you haven't played this base game at all. I was about to say, like, oh god, I do not want to show you Sayori hanging, and you're just gonna be like, when does that happen? What? And I'm like, ah. And I'm that guy from SpongeBob on the tricycle. I can explain.
I can explain.
I can explain. But if you want to know how to unlock all the side stories, you have to get all of their CGs. Yeah, okay, so you just haven't seen the side stories, okay. No, you can spoil the base game in the chat. No, yeah, you can spoil we've all been through the base game multiple times. You can talk about base game spoilers. And even at this point, side story spoilers. But now that you're here, I feel like people should be a little more careful about that. So, guys, just... Chat for right now, don't say any side story stuff.
Yeah, no side story stuff.
Just be very vague about it if you want to talk about side story stuff. Okay, let's go. Big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies. Gotta swing the lotto. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, baby, go! Go, baby, go! Let's go!
Oh, you didn't get this. I got that twice.
Bro, who subbed? Bro, we got a sub?
It was me. Monica.
Bro, the sub didn't show up. Must have been a glitch.
Glitch sub.
Damn, bro, I can't believe my alert box be glitching today.
I'll be right back.
Joke's on you, I haven't played it and can't till the August 20th. I mean, that's why we're not saying side story spoilers. As I said, out of respect for people who can't play it, guys, don't say any. However, if you can't play it, if you don't want to be spoiled, though, I do recommend you not even being here. But that's just my whole thing, so yeah. That's my whole thing. So, the champ, I'm assuming you're fine with spoilers, which is why you're here. Or you've already seen all the side stories. That was weird. And I'm assuming that's why everyone's here, honestly. I'm assuming most people are here because they're fine with oh fuck, I didn't even notice we made a Natsuki poem. Here she comes! Whee! I didn't even notice we were making Natsuki poems. Whoopsies. I know we made one in the beginning. That's what it was, right? I forgot. That's what triggers that. Yeah. Please help me. And then Yuri. Yes, most of my love and support goes to you. Thank you. Okay, come on. Come on. I don't think that's new. God damn it. Okay. We still got one more try. One more try. One more. Let's go, baby. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's after this poem, right? I think it's after. But Monica jumping. Monica doing little hops. Is it after this one? No, I don't think it is. Okay. It's soon, though. I know it's soon. The third one happens soon. And I think it's the only one. Come on. 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 Hit me. Don't hit me with that, though. Yuri, fuck off. Yuri, fuck off. Yuri, fuck off. And then just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I would just like to point out, with any other game, I would not do this. With literally any other game, I normally, like, never really 100% games. So that shows how much I care about DDLC. I didn't get every fucking Korok in fucking Breath of the Wild. Yeah, this happens. Okay, come on. Yes! That's new! Nice! We got 2 new ones. Let's go. Let's go, boys. We're getting there. We got 2 new ones. Let's fucking go. We got 3 new ones. Oh, shit. Wait, a dream was new? Oh, fuck. We got 3 new ones. Oh, shit. We just need 1 more. Come on, baby. We just need 1 more. We just need 1 more. I don't know which one we need. I don't know which one it is. I don't remember. Because, hold up. Wait. Because there's Can You Hear Me? There's the Monica cutting herself. There's the dot. The joke. A dream. Things I like about Papa. I can't convince myself I'm the happiest I've ever been. Or rather keep it till I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Then there's a dream. We only need 1 more. We got 3 new ones, bro. Oh, yeah. The Nothing is Real poem. Yeah, that's the one we're missing. We need the Nothing is Real. Okay. Okay, so well, now we have to restart the entire game, which sucks, but because it sucks because.
Right.
Well, actually, hold up, let me. You know, people have told me several times that you can't load it. I'm gonna see anyway.
Okay.
Just to test it, because everyone's like, no, Zero, loading it doesn't do anything. And I'm like, shut up. it might change it. You don't know. You don't know. They know. The fuck was that?
Me going.
I thought you were like, sound like an eraser. It's not gonna change. It's gonna be the exact same poem, and I'm gonna sit here and be upset and be like, well, they told me. Here we go. Yeah, it's the same one.
It's predetermined.
Different order though.
Yeah, but they're predetermined.
Yeah, I could have sworn we got that the second time, so different order, but yeah, same ones. All right, well, time to run the thing. 98%. How do people get to 99% if the last thing you have to get all the special poems for? I just noticed that someone was like, I'm at 99%. I'm like, how do you get to 99% if to get the last special poem, to get this thing, you have to get the last, you have to get that. Technically, the only thing you could be able to get to is 98%. Maybe it goes up in twos. Oh, what? Yeah, because mine's at 98. Mine's not 99. And I got all the music stuff, too. I even got the weird candy hearts. That's the only weird music thing you can get.
Yeah.
They did things in a different order? Oh, yeah, maybe. I suppose. Yeah. I suppose you're correct. I suppose doing a different order would still cause that. All right, I'm gonna go get some water while this does this. Hold up.
Okay. Hello, chat. I'm sorry, I said hello, chat, and I don't even have chat open. Let me do that real quick. Let me get that chat open real quick. Get the chat open real quick. Hello, chat. Favorite song? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't have a favorite song. My thoughts on air fryers. They're good, and they work really well. I have one. I don't have a favorite band either. I just listen to music I think is good. Doc, you already knew that! I could have swore you already knew that! I forget. Does Zero have an air fryer? I don't think he does, no. We got an air fryer because my mom didn't want to use the deep fryer anymore because she didn't like the smell of like the oil. So she bought an air fryer and it actually works. It works just as well as a deep fryer, just without the smell. It's really good. You can cook like basically anything in it. But you do have to flip, if you're cooking like meat, like thick meat, you do have to flip it like a couple times before it's actually cooked all the way through. But with things like fried chicken and stuff and like chicken wings, you can cook that really, really good in there. Yeah, I do still live with my mom. I'm 19. I mean, I guess I'm old enough to live on my own, but I'm 19, you know? Pretty early. I don't think I'm gonna get out of here just yet. Who is my favorite Doki? I wonder who it is. Perhaps it's the girl that I'm named after. Yuri. Of course, yes. Why is this the consensus that it's Yuri? Yes, of course, Yuri. Alright, I think I got some new stuff. Yep, got the poem. Got that stuff.
I'm back.
Hello.
I had to do a bunch of stuff, walk around. Who knows why I'm trying to 100% this game.
What made me choose Monica? I just like Monica a lot. Like the end of the game and everything, and
Oh, they're saying for your name?
At first it was well, they asked me what my favorite Doki was, and then I was all sarcastic, and I was like, oh, maybe it's the girl that I'm named after. And then everyone's making a joke, was like, oh yes, it's Yuri.
I mean, I know, I just chose Monica, because from the base game, like, I mean, it's like, they're not all that super interesting, since, you know, what they're supposed to push, like, it's because what the game's supposed to push. So it's like Sayori doesn't have much character because she's just there kind of to die and make you feel bad.
Yeah.
It's like Natsuki. Natsuki was the one I liked originally because I really liked tsundere's, but then I was like, as time went on, I kind of realized that Monica kind of has similar traits to the traits I liked in Natsuki. Like, I liked how Natsuki, I like the teasing nature of Natsuki, while like also like she like her being in control.
Yeah.
Like, she always wanted to, like I liked how Natsuki would tease you, and then you tease her back. Like, I like that. I like that little dynamic. I thought that was cute. And then I realized that you literally can do that with Monica, and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
As I've said before, as a little like weird thing about me is that my favorite Doki used to be Yuri. Because I liked how like creepy she was in Act 2. That's the only reason I liked her. And then like later, after you know, the whole Act 3 stuff with Monica, and like she just ended up growing on me, and like stuff like that. And you know, her personality and everything. Really good.
The thing is that I also prefer like the responsible characters. Like, I'm not a big fan of like the female in distress, I think is the thing, you know? Like, I like the equal characters. I don't like the woman that physically can't do anything and relies on you to save them. Like, I like the equal characters. Like, you'll save them sometimes, but then they'll save you sometimes. Like, I like that. Those are my favorite characters. Characters she can handle herself, but sometimes you need, because that's another thing. Because another thing is, when those characters are like the ones that are always confident and stuff, those are the characters that when they do need help, it becomes the saddest, because you start to realize how much it takes for them to even ask for help, or like they don't really like being in that position. So like it hurts you the most when you see them in that position, and you're like, damn, you know.
What's this last sketch that I need? It's like the bottom row, and it's like the.
Is it in promo?
No, it's a sketch. It's like the second most left one on the very bottom.
I can check for you.
I don't know what that one is.
But tell me where it is.
So like, what are the sketches? The one underneath the one you were just hovering.
This one?
Yeah.
Need to review the file poemwords.txt.
Okay.
I literally just need to look at it. Hey Zero, you like girls who murder multiple people? Never murdered them. They all killed themselves. You could argue assisted suicide, but not murder.
Not murder. Oh shit, wait. Oh no, I gotta go.
Also, that was the other thing. Monica's the only character in the base game who actually has an arc. So, she's the most interesting character. That's why she was my favorite. She just felt the most interesting out of all of them. Except Natsuki. Yeah, and in Natsuki's case, she didn't even murder her at all, because she even states that she didn't technically delete them. So, Natsuki's case, she just kind of moved her. She made her file hidden. She hid all their files.
She archived them.
I think it's like a funny thing where I was like, she didn't delete them. I was like, she just moved them out the folder. She just hid them from you.
And she just put them.
She hid them somewhere on your computer. You had to go look for them. Where the hell are they?
It makes me wonder, like, where those files do go on your computer.
They don't go anywhere. They don't go anywhere. They quite literally do just get removed.
But like, Wow.
The character files literally mean nothing to the game.
Yeah, but like, you think if it got deleted, it would appear in the recycle bin, right?
They do. But they're not gonna, they don't delete it. No. Programs that delete things don't appear in your recycle bin. Things only go in your recycle bin if you delete them. If a program deletes something, it doesn't go in your recycle bin. It's gone.
Oh.
It deleted it.
I thought for things like that, it actually put it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, yeah. In the recycle bin, it deletes it.
Okay. Oh shit, what was I doing? Right.
Interesting doesn't equal viable love interest. I mean, if anything, that's my opinion on Natsuki. That's why Natsuki wasn't my favorite anymore, because I felt like she isn't a viable love interest. Because, like, I'm like, dealing with Natsuki would be a pain in the ass. If anything, that's exactly on my side stories tier list. That's exactly why Sayori's my second favorite, but in terms of love interests, I wouldn't go with Sayori as my second favorite. I mean, as my second one. Oh, it doesn't matter what I pick. I don't know what I'm sitting here on.
Dead.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, Natsuki would be a terrible interest. I think Zero said it loud enough for me. I was like, yeah. Like, Natsuki would be a terrible love interest, bro. Like, imagine you just came home from work, and you're, like, pissed off or something. And then now, you gotta now you're taking some shit from Natsuki, even though, like, for, like, doing something that wasn't even your fault. I ain't trying to deal with that.
What did I get?
And like I said, it's like I realized that the things I liked about Natsuki, Monica has just without the bitching. So, and she's not secretive about her feelings.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, I'll pick Monica. Hey, Sayori, she's hanging out in the back.
Hanging out.
Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Okay, this is gonna be really hard now because we just need one of them. Oh, the game's gonna be mean. Game's gonna be rude. Oh, we got creepy Yuri face.
Ooh.
Zeri reminded me of that moment when you show your parents a meme. No, we're just talking about favorite girls now, I thought. I thought we were just discussing, like, why each of us have our favorite characters. It's a decent discussion.
I still really want to know how rare it is to get the Monica hop 3 times in a row. Because I got that.
Just replace the bitching with psychopathic tendencies. The psychopathic tendencies literally come from her awareness, though. That's what I'm saying. And I've even said side story Monica is my favorite, who doesn't have psychopathic tendencies. So, checkmate. See, that's my problem. I'm just discussing my favorite, but people in the chat are trying to make it like a war. And they're trying to be like, yeah, but here's the problem with your character. And I'm just like, what? I'm just saying what I like about Monica compared to something else.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. It's like, I don't know. Then, like I said, I was like, personally, I was like, I enjoyed Monica more. And the thing is, because it's like, oh, Monica is psychopathic tensor. People get mad at Monica for the base game. And like I said, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I understand her position. She was in a difficult position. I feel like it's slightly unfair to use her position to rate her, even though none of the other girls were put in that exact same position. The only other one that was Sayori. That's the only one you could say could do it right. But then even then, I can't say that I like Sayori as my favorite because for half this game, Sayori's dead! So I know nothing about her! The only choices are Yuri and Natsuki, two characters who are never put in the position of power of president. I was like, who's to say they wouldn't do the exact same things as Monica? Damn it. Exactly. See? I was joking. Monica's my second favorite, though. I agree with all your points. Yeah. Alright. I didn't know if you were joking or not, because I do know sometimes... I was like, alright. Because I do know sometimes people like to take it into, like, a waifu. I'm not trying to make this some sort of waifu wars. I'm just trying to explain my reasonings.
What's your type, dead?
Yeah, that's my type, bro. Is that the same? My type's dead. No.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then even then, Sayori still is a fucking asshole to me just because I didn't fucking get all the fucking CGs. What does that mean? Sayori fans like to ignore Act 4 Sayori. Thank you! And I know Jolene is a Sayori fan. Because I see them on Twitter. I've seen their art. They really do like to ignore Act 4 Sayori. And I'm like, you can't ignore her. Like, you can't just sit here and act like that doesn't happen. Because they're like, no. Sayori's innocent. She would never. And I'm like, bullshit. I'm not gonna act like Sayori's fully rude, because as we said, with the special ending, if you do show that you're trying to make them all happy, that links into Sayori's head, because that is one of her values. As what? That one guy's letter said? Hold up. Let me get his letter real quick. Where he's, the one thing they were testing, it was, our goals. It was, what actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? So, since what Sayori values is friendship and everything, she saw that that was also what you valued, so she didn't destroy it. So it's like, what you did really was in touch with what she values as a person. And then if you remember in the side stories, Monica didn't really value friendship in the beginning. It was after the events of the side stories that really made her value it. So that's why, personally, if I'm being honest, if side story Monica at the end of the side stories got her epiphany, then I feel like she would act very similar to the Act 4 special ending Sayori. Because now she values friendship. So if she saw that you actually cared about all of them and spending time with them, I think she would act the same way.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have that!
That's the last one.
But I didn't have the Nothing Is Real one, though.
You didn't? I thought you did.
No! At least I don't think I did.
Pretty sure you did.
No, I already did have that one. Where was it? I ain't see it. It's not even here. What? It's just a cop-out. You get nothing. Oh,
what?
That shit.
No, I have it.
There's no picture for it.
Wait. Hold on. I have it, though.
Happy Thoughts isn't a picture, Monica. Yeah, see, Diablo said that one's not actually a poem. Yeah, that one doesn't count. You can't look at that. I mean, to be fair, it is just you can't look at it. Damn it! I got fucking baited.
Oh, the Nothing Is Real. Oh, the Happy Thoughts is not there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Sort of like how the Scrambled Monica also isn't a poem either. Yeah. God damn it. I got baited. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's nice to know there's two things in there that literally give you nothing that can also fuck you over. God damn it. They heard me spitting too much facts. They had to shut me up. They were like, shut up with these facts, Zero. Not today.
Now we get...
Yeah, that one already too, I think. Yeah. Ugh. Fucking doesn't count. I got so happy. I hate Monica, but like, that's my opinion. I mean, that's your opinion. I don't really see a reason to hate any of them, but yeah, you can hate some of them if you want to. Because if anything, I'm kind of excited the fact that the side stories exist, because I feel like it's going to give more people who like really dislike Monica, I feel like it's going to give them more of an open view as to like the point of the game. I feel like they're gonna see more of like, oh, she really was a victim like the rest of them. It's like, yes. Like, not saying that what she did wasn't wrong, but at the end of the day, they're all victims. Yeah, it's the nothing is real one, yeah. I just got excited because I didn't recognize that one. And I was like, but wait, I don't have nothing is real, though. And I'm like, damn it. Ah. I don't blame either Monica or Sarah for going nuts. They both did bad things or bad circumstances. Yeah, because that was always my point. My point always was like this. If you're going to hate Monica for what she did, you have to hate Sayori. That's how I feel. If you're gonna hate Monica for what she did, you have to hate Sayori too. Because Sayori does literally the exact same thing. You gotta keep it fair. If anything, Sayori just did it quicker. Sayori just got it out the way. Sayori just was quickly like... It's like, she didn't delete Natsuki and Yuri yet. Wait till they came back from that fucking... Until they came back from the library. Actually, what did happen to Natsuki and Yuri? Because the background went away. Did they just, like, go to the library that they couldn't come back? Like, what the hell happened there? Now that I think about that, what the hell happened in that library? Because it's like, I don't know if they were able to come back. Sayori just straight up, like, took us to the fucking space room, like, while they were going to the library. What happened? Can they come back in the club? Is it locked? I think, like, they paused or something. See, that's, like, just as bad. She, like, infinitely paused, because she says forever and ever, so meaning she wants to keep you in that scene forever. So, you can't really get out. See, but Diablo, they physically are frozen, though. Because we take what Sayori did there, she still froze them for, like, eternity. Because she was just gonna keep you there with her. So, that still doesn't make Sayori right, either. Just because she didn't delete them doesn't mean she still didn't do something wrong by freezing them forever.
I've not been paying attention to this debate that's been happening.
I was just saying that Sayori's just as bad as Monica. I was like, if you're gonna hate Monica for her actions, then you should probably also hate Sayori then, if you're gonna keep it fair.
Yeah. That makes sense.
She didn't specifically say that, though. But how are Yuri and Natsuki supposed to come back? If they're in the space room, there's physically no way for them to get back in that club.
Yeah, sir, it was like, go to the bookstore, and they're like, okay. And
yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way for them to go back to that. Also, Sayori is artificially changing them as well. The exact same thing Monica was doing. Because look at, like, the things that they're saying. They're, like, all getting along because Sayori's forcing them to get along. That is also wrong. She didn't say it, but you physically can't. But she said, we're going to stay here you're going to be with me forever and ever. That basically specifies that you're not leaving.
Yeah.
It's called reading between the lines. I don't think Sayori has to specifically say, we're not going to leave the space room again. Yeah, I was about to say thank you, Dragon King. Sayori takes you to the same place where Monica says that time isn't moving anymore. In that exact same space, meaning they are frozen.
Kinda like they're hanging this morning, you know?
Her Natsuki and Yuri are at the library forever, so they can't come back. The time is frozen. Basically, my point is Natsuki and Yuri can't come back. There's no way for them to talk to you anymore.
See, proof that your loading times are way better than mine is that I was ahead of you, and then you got to the Sayori scene first before I did.
Pathetic. There you go. That's faster. I highly doubt they play out like a normal literature club, because I feel like that's not where the story was trying to take place too, because it's like, so what? So the story ends up being that Monica deletes Sayori before Sayori's like, no, everything was actually just gonna be okay. Like, I don't think that's what the case is. Like, I don't know, that just sounds ridiculous. It just sounds ridiculous to believe like everything was actually gonna be fine, and Monica just acted too quick. She didn't give Sayori a chance. But it didn't matter because Monica stopped her as soon as she realized that Sayori was corrupting. And then Sayori also says that nothing matters anymore. That is true too. Sayori did say that. And I don't think that's good. I'm still on the thing too that Sayori also purposely changed their files to make things happier, which is not right.
Yeah.
That's like a Maruki Persona 5 situation. Just she hadn't actually killed anyone yet, so we can't say for certain she's done things as horrible as what Monica did. My point is, if it can corrupt some, my point was looking at what it did to Monica. My point was, you have to be able to give Monica the benefit of the doubt if you're going to give Sayori the benefit of the doubt. Like, the fact that it can change someone like Sayori like that, it's like, you should be able to sit there and be like, well, look at what it did to Sayori. Clearly, it's not easy to handle. Like, that was my point. Like, my point was people who specifically blame Monica without even thinking about anything Sayori did. Or thinking about what it did to Sayori. That's what I meant. Not what Sayori did, what it did to Sayori. The effects of what it did to Sayori.
I like Doc's opinion. My favorite part of DDLC is when Monica makes Yuri or Natsuki eat her hair.
Well, yeah, that's why I think it's wrong to hate Monica. Yeah, that was my point. Yeah, I think I reworded mine wrong. I will say that. I reworded mine wrong. Because my point was, it's wrong to hate Monica for what the presidency did to her, considering what it did to Sayori. Yeah, that's why, because that's why I think it's wrong to hate her for that. Damn it. Okay, come on, we got one try. Because like I said, I think the whole point of DDLC is that they're all victims.
Yeah.
Monica's the antagonist, but at the end of the day, the antagonist can still be a victim.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you always delete Monica at the beginning, then technically she never causes anyone to kill themselves. Yeah, Dan said those things are canon. What's that supposed to be? What's that scene supposed to symbolize?
Supposed to tell you that if you just never touch the game, everyone's safe.
Because like a part of me's like, is that scene canon? Where Sayori just says, make it stop, and then she kills herself? Is that canon? I need to know, Dan. Like, I feel like that one's a failsafe. Like, I guess it's safe to... Like, if we were to actually ask Dan, I feel like he would just say it's a failsafe. Because, yeah, that also doesn't make sense. It's like, because you would be like, oh, but Sayori gets the presidency, so that's why she gets upset. So she doesn't get that upset in Act 4. Come on. No. Damn it. I got the same one!
You did.
That's bullshit. I got 2 in the row. That was the same one. That's actually dumb. I hate this. Fucking dumb.
I think I got one that I didn't get before.
MC is secretly the villain. Oh. No, don't let the sisterhood people hear you. They're gonna believe that. The side stories is all about how men bad. No, it's not what they're about.
That's so, I find that absolutely, like, ridiculous that is something that people can legitimately come to the conclusion of. Like, we live in a world where Anyone can say anything.
Oh. Wait. Before you continue, I just noticed what that is. Monitor kernel access is the thing next to Monica's name to show that she has elevated permissions. Because next to them, next to the other entities, it says none. But then next to hers, it says monitor kernel access. So I think that's what the elevated permissions are supposed to look like. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, you just noticed that? Shut up! Oh no, because I knew the monitor. I thought we were just saying, like, that was supposed to show that it was Monica. But I didn't think about, like, I didn't see that the other ones, it said none. And then I was like, oh, that's I didn't notice the none on the other one. Just made me like, oh, that's the... However, they haven't explained how it goes to Sayori. Like, how does that work? Why do the permissions just get transferred to Sayori? Does it just find the next entity? Does it just find a random host? Since Monica wasn't there anymore? Zero, don't think too hard about this stuff. Yeah, I'm not thinking about something that hasn't been explained. You're right. I'm not doing that. It just went to Sayori because it did. Let's just keep it at that. Hasn't been explained. Let's just say it went to Sayori. Went to Sayori because she was the next in line. It had to pick somebody. Oh yeah, because Monica deemed her vice president. That might be why. True. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Because yeah, if it really is like, if they really did attach it to the presidency, because like, I'm assuming it's coded, the way to hide the elevated permissions was by saying that you're their president. So I guess by saying that she was vice president was like a way to be like, she's the next one in case this happens to her, in case something happens to her.
Yeah. Yeah,
it wasn't a game originally, it was just turned into one, right? I forgot about that, yeah. Alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, the president was just like a code word, I guess. Imagine they gave it to MC. Nothing would happen. MC isn't a person that they put in there. Monica created MC as a vehicle.
Yeah.
According to Reboot/Replay. According to a lot of mods, a lot of different things if you give it to MC. Because in Before Story, he just becomes evil. In Rewind, he becomes horny. Technically, vice president must be a variable in the system since the corporation didn't add it in the beginning. Yeah, probably. Because they never planned on a second host showing up. So it must just be a variable in the system then.
Okay, I'm only missing one now.
Giving the MC is just giving the player elevated access. Yeah, which we already have. So it would do nothing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like all those mods now. It's like, god damn it. All those mods now. It's like technically none of that shit would happen if MC got aware. Nothing would happen. Quite literally. Because you already have access. It would do nothing. It would do nothing because the MC isn't a character. He's just a vehicle. So it would quite literally do nothing. Now, if you gave it to Side Story MC, then it would do something.
If he exists.
But if you gave it to... We know he exists. Unless Sayori has another friend who thinks literature's stupid.
I'm thinking, like, that she has a friend, but it's not MC. It's just someone who, like...
Well, that's what I'm saying, based off... I call him MC just because he's probably... Because he's based off MC, most likely, is how he was created. That's why I call him MC.
She took the fact that she had a friend and was like, yeah, let's make a weird...
person based off his friend.
Off this, yeah.
He exists, but the emails are saying, like, they don't know how he was created. He's missing in, like, the actual files and stuff of what they made, I think is what they were saying. Yeah. Does this mean that, given that vice presidents are a thing that always happen, that Monica was deliberately giving Sayori or Yuri in Act 2 the potential to gain access if she somehow ever lost it? Maybe. Or, we could think that Monica gave it to Sayori when she brought them back. Maybe she gave it to Sayori because she trusted her. Like, maybe when she was like, and if I really love you, and then she brought everything back, maybe she gave it to Sayori. Because she trusted that Sayori was going to be able to handle it.
Yeah.
MC might not exist. It could just be an attribute of Sayori's character that she's the childhood best friend. Could be.
So what, this is like the 5th time we've seen this today?
Probably. Yeah, it's like fucking, all I know is we have been very good. All I know is we have been very good with the way our mod is going. We've kind of realized that we could kind of make our mod be like a sequel to the side stories, or at least take place in the side story world. It's something we realized when we were scripting yesterday. It's like, because we were looking back at our things and we were like, we could technically do this.
Yeah.
Fuck, is my Streamlabs frozen? Oh god, that was scary.
The frozen stream?
Yeah, my Streamlabs is like frozen. Oh god, it just happened again. Streamlabs, stop!
Too fast.
Oh my god. Streamlabs is like dying. I don't know if it's affecting the stream at any point.
Yeah, Doc, I'm pretty sure what that is just like, they just have the sprite overlay it and it's moving.
I don't think it's affecting the stream.
Twice.
That was weird. After the side story, Monica becomes a fucking superhero. In our world, she does, yes. Damn it.
What an interesting way to go.
Yeah. Because we've noticed that's like... We've also noticed there's been some, like, things that we kind of, like... That we, like, unintentionally called in the side stories, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, in Chapter 2, fucking, where MC's talking to Monica, there's only, like, one discrepancy I've seen so far with our mod that I've seen with the side stories, and that's how Sayori joins the club. Like, originally, I think in Vigilante, we make Sayori join the club because she wants to be friends. She wants to get closer with Monica. She wants to be friends with Monica. So that's, like, the only discrepancy, I think. But then it's, like, Monica literally says, I think, after...
That's kind of how it is in this, too.
It's kind of how it is, but not exactly, yeah, but, yeah. I meant because we show it actually happened, because Monica tells the story.
Yeah.
So technically that's a discrepancy. But I was like, but we literally have Monica say, that's when I realized that the literature club wasn't just about sharing literature. It was also about making unbreakable friendships. And it was like, that's literally what the side stories are at the end. So that's what they learn about at the end of the side stories. And I was like,
yeah.
well, shit.
We did it.
MC doesn't stand for mind control. It quite literally stands for main character. No one calls him MC. We only call him MC. He doesn't even have an actual default name.
No, Zero. MC stands for Minecraft.
That's why I never call him MC in, like, the custom videos I make or something, because it's such a stupid thing. I feel like I don't want people to be like, oh, yeah, let's look at this custom short where they all call him 2 letters.
Uh-huh.
That's why I just use Zero, because I'm like, just gotta give him a name, like.
Yeah. Name him Jim next time.
Yeah. No. It's gonna ruin the shorts. Jim. Jim.
Jim.
Some people call him Michael Connor. Yeah, see, I don't understand. Nah. I'm just gonna call him Zero for these shorts. I don't care enough.
Michael Connor.
As long as it's not MC, that's the only thing I was saying, because that name's dumb. Trying to use it for an actual name is dumb. Come on. Yeah!
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! That's what it's all about!
You beat me.
Woo!
You beat me to it. You beat me to 100%.
Yeah!
Alright, what's the reward? What do we get?
Where's the secrets? Yeah! I got them all! Yeah. What's the last perm? What the hell is this?
Ooh,
Artwork drawn by Satchley in 2018, which has never previously been shared.
look at that.
What? Oh, that's so nice.
That's really pretty.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Looks like a painting.
How does
like an
that
actual
look as a
painting.
wallpaper?
Look at that.
Oh, that looks so good. Sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. It was this what the 100% thing was? Was it this piece of art? Did I do it? Oh, I think it was this. SVM.
Whoa. Whoa, what is that?
I don't
Oh
know.
no, I don't have that yet.
I don't know. What?
Alright,
What?
let's see.
Connected. Attempting to decode binary data. What? What? Ah! Ah! Ah!
It's spitting
At
insanity
9
table
months
at
each,
you.
a total of 36 would reach peak efficiency without 1 week per. Nonsense, 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 nonsense. Is this a Libitina teaser? I think there's a Project Libitina teaser.
Might be.
Action lost.
Oh.
Fuck!
Fuck.
What
Damn, that
the
was it?
fuck?
Apparently you're supposed to have a mail too.
What?
There it is.
What? It wasn't glowing!
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's move on.
Did that.
We need to have a meeting about shifting our focus a little bit. We've reset VM1 how many times now? A lot.
A lot.
A lot, ma'am. For real. We've definitely collected as much data as we can from it at this point. We just need to work with what we have and try to increase the stability of our connection to VM2. We've obviously gotten spoiled by the ease of access that VM1 offers us, but it's just unrealistic for someone in real life to be granted level elevation even close to monitor kernel access. Okay, wait. But it's just unrealistic for someone in real life to be granted a level of elevation even close to monitor kernel access. Okay, so Monica. Oh, wait. I think. No. It might not be Monica. Because monitor kernel access, it does the thing that looks like Monica, yes. But it says monitor kernel access next to her entity number. And then on the other three, it says none. So monitor kernel access either does mean Monica, and they're referring to Monica, or it quite literally, they're saying that no one in real life can be the level of elevation like the elevated permissions. Because I think the elevated permissions are called monitor kernel access.
Yeah.
If we can't establish a stable connection to VM2, then how can we expect to get anywhere when the same scenario inevitably occurs to our own universe? Anyway, thanks to Rose's work, we were able to acquire a few rudimentary logs. I have an idea on how to increase connection stability to VM2 while maintaining weak hypervisor access to everyone inside on an individual basis. Ironically, it has to do with something that they're building in their own VM. I'll go into detail in a more formal report, but some of the log files indicate attempts of theirs to pull together with access potential of multiple individuals to a single parallel unit. Sounds ridiculous, but if they actually get somewhere with it, then we might have a solid entry point that doesn't heavily intrude upon the VM. We're going to spin up a read-only hypervisor that we can use to test different ideas like this. The elevation level will be set to monitor adjacent runtime level access. The VM will just be named Test VM for now, although the parallel access units they're building in the VM seem to be called Project Libitina, according to the few logs we have. We could change the name once we actually get a decent picture of it. Basically, they're saying that there's a limitation to what they can learn from DDLC because people in our world aren't really altering gods for people in their world. Because people in their world aren't actually altering. Okay, so yeah, they're saying that Monica is too strong for them to use as data. Okay, they made Monica too strong, basically. Monica too strong, please nerf. They made Monica too strong. So they can't take any data from it because they're like, no one's going to be like that. So basically, if there's anyone named Marla in their new game, they're going to be immediately suspicious. Look out for Marla. Look out for Maria. Maria. Her name is an abbreviation for permissions. Yeah, that's definitely true. Monica knows how to edit her reality. So I'm assuming... So that means, I think, in Project Libitina, it seems like they're saying, like... Yeah, because they're saying, like, we can't have a character who has that. So I think, is what they're trying to say is Project Libitina might not be a meta game. I think Project Libitina isn't going to be about a characters knowing they're in a game. Because they're saying, like... Because it seems like they want it to be more like actual people. Because, yeah, because, like... Because right here, they're saying, like... Yeah, because they're saying, like, fucking... Yeah, it's like, but it's just unrealistic for someone in real life to be granted a level of elevation even close to monitor kernel access. So it's like, I think they're like, there's no way someone in this world is going to be like, is able to be that strong. So it's like, so the same scenario inevitably occurs to our own universe. Libitina is going to be even more meta. It could be. It could be more meta, I meant, like, on the other side. Like, in the game that's supposed to be a game, not with the MES people. Like, in the project, the characters in the project aren't gonna know they're in a simulation, I think is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. It's like, the characters in the simulation, I think, aren't gonna know. Basically, they made Monica too strong. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Like, I think Project Libitina is going to be about people discovering reality-altering powers on their own and discovering that they're in a simulation. That's just going to be part of how the world works. Probably.
I got the Monica thing where when she comes into the screen, she freaks out.
Oh, yeah. Run the VM test again. There's more now. Oh.
There's more now that you've read the note.
Now I can't read any of it.
Yeah, now it's a little different.
Indicates only 80% or less of nutrients and medical supplements are needed to keep the body alive compared to the non-amputated control. What, do these mean anything? Or, like, do people not know what these mean? Like, I guess these are just disturbing things for Project Libitina. Presuming all of these are just teasers for Project Libitina. From what it seems like. Seems like all of these are just kind of, yeah, it's like these are all just basically teasers for Libitina. Okay. So, yeah, they're like, so then, okay, so but now let's go in order of the mail. Okay, so they started off being like, let's get rid of VM1. VM1's out of here. We can't get anything from this anymore. So they're like, okay. So they're all moving from VM1 to go to VM2. And then they're like, we made some headway in VM2. Don't get too excited. It's impossible to establish any kind of stable connection. It occurred to me that I could at least run a memory dump to some patterns analysis, see if we can decipher any digital data from their VM. They want to hog all the server time. So yeah, so they're not working on VM1 right now. But right now it does say, keep going nuts on VM1 and hopefully have more to share soon. I thought they were done. Why are they going nuts on VM1 if Paula says, let's move on?
Oh, no.
I think that was just Paula. Yeah, I guess. I guess nobody really went with Paula.
Paula's kind of sus.
Male and infertile children can still be trained for specialized...
I'm starting to think that the more you open this, that you're gonna get different pieces, and then eventually you're gonna be able to piece them all together. And it's gonna say something.
Like, Paula isn't really interested in VM1. She wants the results from 2, but the others are like, wait, this VM1 thing's kind of legit. Maybe we can get some cool mods for it. Bro, that's us. Yeah, she's like too busy focusing on VM2, but everyone else is still fucking with VM1.
Yeah,
I don't know. I still think side story Monica. I still think Twitter Monica, side story Monica.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Angel in mortal skin. She will walk the path to ascension and we will follow. Don't know who she is. Can't really assume that it's Monica. I gotta remember Project Libitina has tons of probably characters.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to...
Has become an
increasingly scientific endeavor thanks to...
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to just get all these words and get all these.
I feel like
pieces
all
and
of this
put
is
them
definitely
together.
for Libitina. I feel like none of this really
Yeah.
connects back to DDLC.
It probably doesn't, but it's interesting to
It is
see.
interesting, but yeah, it's like I highly doubt any of this connects to DDLC. Unless Monica is gonna somehow play a role in Project Libitina.
Which would be Pog, but like, I don't think she's gonna.
Oh, your base belong to huh? It's got some nice lore, huh?
All your base are belong to us.
It's got some nice lore, huh?
Yeah. That.
Starting to think
The
this
dump
just
is way smaller.
starting to think these are just fucking Easter eggs now.
Bro, let's keep opening them. See what
I
we
haven't
find.
seen that one before. That's what I'm saying. I'm starting to think some of this is just bullshit. Starting to think Dan is fucking with people. I'm really starting to think Dan is just fucking with people. You did find the secret message in the boot up screen. Well, with all the characters over 18? Radical changes to the scripture class. Radical changes to the scripture class curriculum to incorporate. No. When you boot up the game, there's a GU and there's a GU and on the career, so it's actually AC code. What does it say? What does it translate to? Yeah, okay, it's increasingly become okay. Now it's looping. I don't know. I feel like it's just. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm just gonna wait till Libitina actually comes out.
Or like we get more shit about it.
Yeah, I was just like, it's like I feel like this test VM stuff is supposed to be things that make sense of Libitina. I feel like the story of DDLC is basically over, or at least for now, as far as we know.
Yeah.
I feel like this is supposed to be for Libitina stuff. Thank you for the sub, Yingant. Key to opening a powerful channel lies to eroding the tether between. Not looping now, at least.
Yeah, I think it's something. It just randomly.
It just gives you a random message every time, so that's fun. Did you like more RNG?
Yeah, love RNG, don't you?
Imagine MatPat breaks it and figures it out. Most of the time when MatPat figures something out is because someone else figured it out.
Yeah. Someone's probably gonna do something with this.
During birth, or the full trimester, the effects. Oh no, it's Death Stranding. Death Stranding, baby! Oh no, it's Resident Evil, baby!
No!
All of this leads back to Resident Evil, baby.
Resident Evil, baby.
Resident Evil, baby. I would laugh if later Dan sits there and he's like, yeah, actually, most of this means nothing. I was just fucking with people. And we're like, Dan! Like,
Did
he
you
lit.
see what that said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't really mean anything. I don't know, like. If you take the hex values from the physical address in the GUD, it translates it. It gets to no eggs, Monica, ADQ. It just translates to no eggs, Monica, and then just a bunch of nonsense. So if you translate it, it still means nothing.
Why? This is mean.
They instructed me to. They speak to me. They instructed me to. Oh, it means something. Like this, I'm like, this is like the boring part of this is like the boring part of lore.
Fuck, I literally got all the ones.
Take that part on the end and put it into YouTube. Oh God.
What? It's a YouTube link? It does look like one.
At least this part's interesting. Let's go.
What? What is it?
Diablo, did you make this up, or is this actually in the thing?
Is it like Rickroll?
Is this actually? It is. Is this actually in it? Dan is fucking with people.
It's real? No.
Is that
He put a
actually
Rickroll
real?
in the game? He actually put a Rickroll in the game? Are you
He put a
serious?
That's what makes me think he's fucking with people.
He
He put a fucking Rickroll in the game.
That is actually funny. What?
Have die so that those most worthy will be able to ascend. Dan actually put a fucking Rickroll in the game. That's
Put
too
a
good.
Rickroll in the game.
That's good. Like, there's that, there's the fact that at one point this quite literally says, all your base belong to us. And for some people who didn't understand that, all your base belong to us is a reference to an old game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was a very popular meme back in the day. I wanna say it was StarCraft, but I'm not sure.
Maybe there's some stuff that means something, and then there's some stuff that's just there to fuck with you.
I don't know if it was StarCraft. It was something. It was Zero Wing. That's what it was. All your base belonged to us. Yeah, because it was a terrible translation. Yeah.
What the hell?
Chiff's theory is that he's been throwing his theories out here. He's like, my third eye shows me two of them I can't make sense of. They speak to me. They instructed me to. Mediation of some sort. We do not have given him the title guardian to reflect. Distracted from the religion which the academy was once known to practice, religion requires faith, and physical appearance, however small, already proves, has become increasingly, thanks to an absolute genius, has made incredible contributors Project Libitina by having no third. The only prison is the material world, the gate. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like all the stuff in the Tessium I feel like only makes sense with Libitina. I feel like it's one of those things where we have to wait till Libitina. I think that's why it's like... That's why some of the things is like memes and stuff, and some of this is just cryptic language that would make sense when the game comes out.
Yeah.
That's what I definitely think Test VM is.
That's funny.
So yeah, so... Okay, so yeah. So back to what we were saying. So yeah, it's like... She's like, let's move on. But they're like, nah, bro. We go back in this VM, bro. And then somebody was like... Yeah, so they're like, has anyone evaluated the side effects that would be caused by sharing a memory pool between the multiple VMs rather than allocated them? I'm looking at some of the files the VM1 is generating, and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. So this is a reference to... So this is a reference, I'm assuming, to the fact that there's Libitina stuff in DDLC. It's like, I'm assuming this is a reference to the fact that this is maybe why Yuri references Portrait Markov. Or that too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like this is, so they give an explanation as to why there's Libitina stuff in the files. Because they're like, bro, the memory pool of Libitina's leaking in. Get it out of here.
Bro, it's actually that Yuri likes horror because...
Which, oh, wait! That I was about to say! That's why Yuri likes horror in the base game, but not in the side story. Because that's...
All the discrepancies are the things...
All the discrepancies are being created from the memory pool of the Libitina virtual machine leaking in. So it's not even really a discrepancy. Yuri probably was meant to like fantasy. But it was a discrepancy the whole time. Yeah. I mean, discrepancy, but it was the memory pool the whole time. So yeah, some of it might not even be Monica. That could also be true. Some of the game might actually be fucking up because of the memory pool.
Maybe.
The memory pool might actually be fucking it up. Along with some Monica thing.
It's all come together.
There might be some things you can put together, Chiff, but I definitely think some of those are probably things that you have to, like I said, wait until Libitina. Wait until Project Libitina, like, comes out more. So yeah, that's probably why. So yeah, Yuri liking fantasy and not liking horror. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Huh. I wonder if it'd be really cool if it's like the Portrait of Markov is a book that's in Project Libitina. Like that actually would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But so then there's...
I don't know what Project Libitina is, though.
Then there's re-ethics. So this is just her saying that we shouldn't feel bad for doing what we're doing. It's kind of a worthless message. But then there's staying focused on our goals. This is just kind of, we kind of get to see why they're doing what they're doing. Also, so yeah, also I think this is where Diablo got that idea of that Libitina is going to still be giving people awareness because yeah, these are their goals. So I don't see why their goals would change. That's a fair point. I feel like they're still going to give them the awareness just to see, because they're trying to see this, and they're probably trying to see it weaponized more, so yeah. I mean, if you see some of those test VM outputs, I think Portrait of Markov is actually happening in VM2. Most likely. That was a theory a lot of people had, that the Portrait of Markov is from experimental prisons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could definitely be that. That was a theory a lot of people had, so it's nice to know we're correct with that. I don't think we need to wait. There's a huge amount you can get from it, but there's not enough you can get from it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you can get information, but a lot of it isn't going to really lead anywhere because we don't know the setting, the characters, or anything of Project Libitina to the point where it's better off just to wait. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Because a lot of what we're finding and stuff are like some sort of mentors and some sort of this. It's like, okay, but we don't know anything about Project Libitina yet. Like, yes, it's good to keep it as information, but I feel like we're not really missing much by waiting till later until something actually comes up of it. We know nothing other than the fact that it exists. Yeah, basically. Yeah, one of the test teams talking about amputations, yeah. It's like, I'm more looking at this on a base level. I'm not even, like, looking at Libitina stuff, honestly. Because I more want to wait till Libitina comes out to actually try to, like, decode it. I'm more looking at how this relates back to VM1, bro. I'm unlike Paula. Unlike Paula, I'm focusing on the other VMs, bro. I ain't focusing on VM2. Paula can keep her VM2 to herself. Chiff is like Paula. I'm the rest of the people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to still hang out with VM1. Looking at what's happening in VM1, bro. Like, it's cool. I'm really glad they put it in because it's crazy meta stuff on those things. I like the best about DDLC, but to be fair, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'll just wait till Libitina is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more interested in how this connects and what's happening in DDLC. I want to get answers for DDLC first before I think about answers for a game that's not even out. Hell, it doesn't even have a release date. It doesn't even have a title.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like no progress has been made on
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, hell, for all we know, it could get canceled. God forbid, obviously, but like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, for all we know, that game could get canceled.
Never know, never know. I hope to see more from this kind of stuff.
But I definitely do, but if people are enjoying finding all the shit, then by all means, go ahead. Yeah, then this is where they talk about the Twitter account. Again, I still think it's Side Story Monica. Who she's talking to, I'm not sure, but I still think it's supposed to be Side Story Monica.
Yeah.
I mean, like Doc said, her tweets could just be ambiguous, and she's just tweeting it out to the world. Kind of like how Natsuki's poems.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like her tweets could just be for us. Like
they could just be they could just be towards anybody because she's putting it on a public place. Because I think, because fuck, I'm trying to think of someone's poem where it's like, it's just kind of an ambiguous poem, you know? It's like, it's not really like, her tweets could really just be like, yeah, because she says things like, join me in my New Year's resolution. It's like, that could be to anybody. Like, they could just be ambiguous tweets. Or like things like, I need your hug energy to survive the winter. That seems like a normal tweet, honestly. I feel like someone would tweet that without having to tweet it towards someone specifically. Because even if the MC, well, even if like someone was like a new member in the club, wouldn't she have to at them? Why would she just like, I need your hug energy, and who's she talking to? Like, I think it's just like a little like thing. Yeah, Amy likes spiders. Yeah, hole in the wall. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's just an ambiguous, I think it's just an ambiguous thing. So yeah, I don't think she's really directly talking to some people.
Probably not, yeah.
I don't think she's directly, I don't think they're supposed to directly be going to something. The poll's kind of funny, though. I like how it just so happens that the poll that she made, it seems that the poll in her universe seemed to also agree, and she went as a dark angel. She went as a fallen angel. Because I was like, did they relay the poll as well? That's kind of amazing. Guess it makes sense if they can relay the tweets. I think the only one that's kind of hard is the one where she says, yeah, it's everything in the beginning of 2019, which you could argue they weren't working on the game yet. Because in February 14th, the Valentine's Day, she's like, today's my favorite day and a special day for the club. I always make sure we all feel loved and appreciated. More importantly, you're coming with me after school. I have special plans to show how much you mean to me. So there's things like that. That was a good nap. I was dreaming about you. So that was again in July. But I think as like at some point, they started realizing that they wanted to make this side story Monica. And I think that's like, I think it's like after her birthday, maybe. Because I knew you'd remember what day it was today. You're such a sweetheart. So it would have to be like after her birthday. I don't know. Twitter Monica's weird. Part of me feels like they didn't think about this through. Part of me feels like I'm thinking about Twitter Monica more than what they actually thought about Twitter Monica. Starting to think about that. So I think Twitter Monica might literally be nothing. Or Twitter Monica had some reboot and we just never had a lore reboot. We never thought about it. I think we thought harder about Twitter Monica than they did. DDLC is probably just a way to build up the console and multilingual audience ready for Project Libitina. Yeah, and also just side stories as a way to just make people be happy. Because, I mean, I love the side stories. So. It depends. I'm interested in Libitina, sure. But. Do we count the promo pictures? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like a part of me's like, I actually genuinely don't know if they, I don't think they fully thought about Twitter Monica. But yeah, I think I'm officially done with DDLC Plus though. Until there's like, unless there's DLC ever released for this, which I would love there to be DLC, but I highly doubt that would ever happen. But yeah, I 100%ed this game. I think DDLC Plus is officially done. So, with that, I just want to point out, I love this game. This was amazing. I just love how just randomly it just dropped out of nowhere. It's like, I might wait till Monica comes back so she can give her opinions on DDLC Plus too. I don't want to just talk about this without her. So, I guess we continue talking about Twitter stuff. I don't know, yeah. I think Twitter Monica is probably something we didn't think about too much. Something they were overthinking about. Maybe her tweets are going to start changing. Maybe now it's going to start being more about the side stories. Because for all we know, some of her tweets could have just been teasers. I mean, I don't want to investigate the test VM because it's a bunch of stuff for Libitina. Like I said, I'm more interested in stuff for DDLC right now. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm more interested in DDLC stuff. Like, I'm going to be more interested in Libitina once we actually see something regarding Libitina. At the end of the day, I'm more of a DDLC fan. Plus, I got 100% on this game, and I got an unreleased Monica art. I think this was worth it. Honestly, to me, this felt more like the 100% reward. Like, the test VM is cool and all. I'm really glad to see this, too. And I was also really interested in the side story. How to go back to base DDLC and play mods. I don't know, man. I guess I can talk about this because I don't think I've ever really talked about this on stream. It's like, I've been feeling weird about mods. Maybe it's because there's not really many mods that are out that are interesting me, like, interest me right now. But it's like, I've been kind of feeling like a rut after playing this. It's like, I don't know. It's like, it's weird because it's like, it's not that I don't want to play. It's not that I don't want to continue creating mods. If anything, DDLC Plus has given me inspiration to want to continue creating. It's like the playing aspect is like a whole other thing. I've really felt motivated to play them, weirdly, you know? Honestly, the same, actually. Yeah, like, I haven't felt super motivated to play any. Like, the thing is, they have a happy ending now. Exactly. I think that's what it is. But then that's the weird part. It's like, I'm talking about how I haven't really felt like playing mods. I was like, that's the weird part. It's like, they have a happy ending now, but yet I still want to create, you know, like, I'm still totally inspired to create Vigilante, which you could argue is just continuing the story. And it's like, yeah, it is. In which you could argue, well, that's what mods are doing. And it's like, well, not really. And maybe that's because a lot of mods nowadays are building upon base DDLC, and none of them yet are building upon the side stories yet. Like, maybe that's what I need to wait on. Maybe I need to wait on, like, newer mods to come out to build upon, like, DDLC Plus. Because nowadays, it's like, it feels like mods that build upon base DDLC, it just kind of feels like, oh yeah, right, this did happen in base DDLC. When it's like, you care more about their relationships and the side stories. I think it's more like, now they have a happy ending, the mods are just based around giving them a happy ending and nothing also feel redundant. That too! Yeah, it's like a bunch of mods based around giving them a happy ending through the base game just feel redundant because they have one now. So maybe that's why I feel motivated to continue Vigilante. Because Vigilante isn't just that. It's not just giving them another happy ending. It's just continuing. It's like, it's more of a what if. It's more of a what if the story continued. Maybe that's why I feel motivated to continue Vigilante. Like, if I was making a mod that was about giving them a happy ending from the base game, then yeah, it's like, there would be no point. Because it's like, they already kind of have that. So it's like, so maybe that's why. Because I'm also inspired to make little shorts. Like, that I made recently. Like, similar to the
weird that I've been thinking about recently. I want to make shorts now.
It's like, because I've also been thinking, yeah, because like I've also been thinking about like how like the ones I made for like Ask the Literature Club, like the one I made Ask the Literature Club, like, I was thinking about making more of the little things like those that take place after the side stories, just because I feel like it'd be cute. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's definitely not a happy ending right now, I'll say that for sure. Oh, yeah, or Vigilante? Oh, yeah. but
oh, yeah, right.
but my point still stands. It's not like it's a different, I think it's a different story in the same world. You know, it's a different conflict that arises. So I think that's why I'm fine with it. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, maybe I just have to, I'm hoping that'll push more mods that do unique things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what I have to wait for. Maybe I just gotta wait for like more things to build upon this, or like, I don't know. Cause yeah, as it stands, like one that everyone keeps talking about for me to play is World of Dreams. But World of Dreams is quite literally all about the base game. It's all about Monica learning what happened in the base game and them trying to prevent the acts about that. And it's like, yeah, I guess, but it's like the side story is just way more interesting. And plus, World of Dreams is also 6 hours. Jesus. Ow. Monica needs to mute a little quieter. Ow.
Sorry.
That's painful. I'm kind of enjoying mods, just have fun with it and do whatever it wants. See, that's another thing. I also said that. We need more mods like Dokis and Dragons. Because Dokis and Dragons is a mod that I feel like we need more mods that are just like little harmless fun. Because I feel like we don't have enough of those. I feel like every mod nowadays is like some long story. And I'm like, I feel like we need more mods that are just like short little fun, you know? Just focused around like one little short thing. And it's like an hour-long mod or like 30-minute mod. And you're like, well, that was cute. Or something like that. It's like, I feel like we don't have many mods like that. Like, every mod, you have to, like, get yourself immersed into this new world now, or, like, feel immersed into, like, their problems, and it's like, I feel like we don't need that. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about that more off stream. Let me end this video for people. So, give you my final thoughts on DDLC Plus now that we are finished.
This is a nice ending song.
Yeah, this game was amazing.
It was fucking amazing.
This was a lovely game. It was something that, like, it's weird that so far this is probably my favorite game I've played in 2021.
Yeah?
And it's like, it was only like, what, 3 hours of content overall from the side stories? And all it kind of did was give me extra art and stuff. It's like, I don't know, this was an amazing thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I loved it. This was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And it's like, and it's just like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like I said, I have like a, like, I don't know. How do I word this? I have like a, like, weird, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. I can't think right now. What the hell? I have like a weird theory that this is supposed to be like a test to see if these characters are interesting enough to make something else with it. So I'm not sure. Because I'm like, because they've done it. They made them interesting. It made you actually care about them in these side stories. Like, these are some pretty deep side stories, honestly. Like, it was pretty good. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna talk about this earlier, but you weren't here, so that's why I was like, I was gonna let you, because we want to give your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, it was really good.
I was like, I really enjoyed this. Like, I know a lot of people just kind of like, I know a lot of, although before this, a lot of people were expecting a lot from this game, like expecting a bunch of new content and stuff. And we didn't get that. We didn't get, like, some people were expecting like full-on new things, but like I feel satisfied with what we got. It was like 3 to 4 hours of just, it's like, it was amazing. I feel like I want more.
Yeah. It's really nice, and like, it's nice to see like the characters getting built upon more, and, like seeing more of their interests, more of how they react to situations. And just getting more about them, so we can use that.
Yeah, to make more stories and stuff with them, because that's like,
Make them even more lovable than they already were.
I'm not gonna lie, this game itself has gotten me emotional, I think probably like 3 times. Like,
yeah.
2 times in the side story, 1 right now.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little emotional right now.
Yeah. I was yesterday, I think it was yesterday, when we finished the game, and I didn't tell the stream this, but I muted for a little bit because I started crying because this game just like, there's a lot that this game has done for me, and I was really, it just kind of hit me like that right at the end there.
I mean, I'm with you right now. I have tears in my eyes right now. I mean, I think I feel the same way.
Yeah. It was just, yeah, like that, and I took a few minutes at the end yesterday to like step back because it was just hitting me quite hard. Like that, you know?
I think it's because it's like, this channel started because of this game, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, this game did a lot.
Oh god, I got the red screen. I haven't gotten this yet.
It's like, this game did like a lot for like this channel and just for me in general.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like a little weird to like...
So if you see more content of it and then have it end and then like, just like look at all the nice holes and stuff at the end. And then it gives you a chance to reflect on the game, and then you start thinking about what it's done for you, and like,
and the bad part is
here because of it.
It's like, it's a bit of it is like, it's like I'm definitely feeling what Natsuki was feeling at the end of the side story, where it was like, it sucks that it ended.
Yeah.
But like, just like Yuri said, it's like, it has to go on.
Yeah. It sucks that it ends, but like, it's gotta...
And so that's why a part of me feels like this being a test for DDLC to continue to be something. It's like a part of me feels like a part of that part of my brain could definitely just be a point of denial for me.
Yeah.
It could definitely be denial. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not. It definitely could be, like 100%. But I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. I mean, it feels like DDLC is such a big brand now. Like, it's got merchandise. They announced a Nendroid. It makes me feel like something with just 2 games, it doesn't seem, like, legitimate to me. That doesn't sound correct.
We could get more, but, like, it's something where it's like, we really couldn't tell.
It could be, like, brand... and like I said, in terms of continuing the story, I don't think we need anything continuing the story. I just meant, like, it could be just, like, other things in general. It could just be, like, little spin-off games, like I said. Like... little weird spin-off stuff. Kind of, well, like akin to like...
Or like crossovers with other games with the other characters.
Or like akin to like how FNAF World was until Scott made it connect with a bunch of lore. But it's like... it could just be like... it could DDLC get like a little spin-off game that was like an RPG with the 4 of them or something. Maybe they do play Dungeons and Dragons and you play through like this little like cute RPG that like they just spend the time playing in the club.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I found this channel because someone said dude voiced the entirety of DDLC abridged. Yeah, I mean, I used Natsuki to talk about that sort of thing 2 years ago. I had a lot of fun with it for a while. We did some super cool things with it, but the important thing is you eventually learn to carry it with you and not just get stuck behind on it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, that's the thing. It's like, I'm kind of with... it's like I'm kind of with... it's... because the thing is, it's like, I don't want to just say goodbye. Because obviously, I don't think it's done yet. Because DDLC is still growing, in my opinion. It's still getting there. A part of this could be denial, but a part of me feels like it's just started, you know? Because it just got an Android. It just got, like, so which is like some, like, it's just now getting global awareness more. Like, it already kind of had some of it, but it's just now starting to get going, in my opinion. I think the plot might be finished, but I feel like these characters aren't finished.
Yeah.
The story of how they created the literature club, in my opinion, is finished, but I don't think these characters are done. I think there's definitely more that might be done with these characters and just the setting overall. I definitely think the DDLC is going to continue in some sort of aspect. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's your quota. Dan, congratulations. You did something that only, what, one mod was able to do to me? After I've played many, he got me emotional 3 times. I don't think it's something a mod has ever done. He's gotten me emotional 3 times with the same fucking content.
Yeah.
So congrats. I guess it's only fitting that only Dan could do that. But yeah. I don't know. This man made me cry. Dan, yeah, I guess I technically counted. There was tears in my eyes. I had to stop talking to drink some water because I didn't want to break down on stream. I had to make sure I drank water so that I wasn't, like, actually choking up while crying. But I was getting choked up a lot.
That's why I muted yesterday, because I was starting. I feel like I couldn't talk without like sounding like I was really crying, you know.
But yeah, Dan, honestly, anything that comes from this, anything that comes from this game or these characters, I welcome it. I welcome it with full force. Like, and if anything, I'm going to continue creating content with this. I'm going to continue creating little shorts. Like I said, I haven't felt super motivated to play mods, but I will continue creating my own stories with these characters, though, because I will continue creating stories. I don't feel if anything, this has driven me even further to want to create more stuff with these characters. So that creative force isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows? All I'm saying is it seems like DDLC might still have a bright future. And I hope it does, honestly. And if it doesn't, and this is the final goodbye, then, yeah, I guess there it goes.
It was a good one.
And then this is a nice farewell if this is the final goodbye, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. There's not gonna be an end to DDLC content on this channel, you know, just because even if I'm not inspired to play any mods, like I said, I will try to create mods if I want to still put some DDLC stuff on the channel because I know my roots. And it's definitely still on my mind too. But I'm also not going to let it take over the entire channel. Like, I'm never going to let that happen either. But yes. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Zero. Peace.